Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night, etc. Everybody, the GMH guy here. In today's kind of middle length video, I want to discuss why I love BMW / my BMW X3, kind of a little mix. It's such a beautiful day out. I just finished the shorts. And in the meantime, I am planning the new week. I'm thinking of maybe a couple lives per week, maybe Monday and Fridays. We'll see. Involving the stuff that I mentioned before. I want to thank everybody who has watched me to this point, and want to thank anybody new watching me as well. The support's greatly appreciated. Just because I'm trying to work hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. Not bad at all. It's shaking a lot. Again, might be the engine mounts. I don't know if the stabilizer's picking this up or not. It's not really supposed to do that, but anyways, let's get started. And there's always traffic every time I'm here. So BMW, I don't think I said this on the channel yet before, but I used to not hate BMW, but I used to not dislike it, but I didn't really look that way. I was into Mercedes for a while, being biased because my mother used to own an E83 4MATIC wagon, a W210 2001 model year to be exact, many years ago. And even before that, they still love Mercedes quite a lot. So I personally was biased towards Mercedes. And back in the early days of Facebook groups, I was part of one that was like BMW versus Mercedes, and people kept talking about the E60 M5. And I kept being biased towards Mercedes. I was pretty, I don't want to say closed-minded, but I'd never experienced BMW to that point. So I had nothing to say about BMW to change my mind until quite a bit later. It changed when I was looking for my first car. So I was looking around and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll switch it up because I wanted to, change things up, see what the competition offers. So I almost test drove an E36 328, but it was in a showroom. This is back in like 2009 or 2010 or something, back in the golden era of car deals. And I eventually test drove and fell in love with a 1987 E24 BMW 635 CSI coupe, dark navy blue on tan interior. So I was put under classic sales pressure at the time because I didn't know better, and someone else was going to buy it if I didn't. And I was like, you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to buy it. It was low mileage. It was about like 100k on it, or 60,000 miles for any American viewers. So I went for it, and it was classic BMW handling, so it was a real treat. It was an incredible deal. I think I paid at the time like $4,500 Canadian, plus tax, of course, to purchase it. And it was a real treat. It was more of a GT car versus the E30s, and I loved how that handled. And after that, my BMW I got the BMW bug, or the Beamer bugs. Because the next car I got was an E28 533, or the four-door version, essentially, of it. And that was a 1983 for anyone who watched my previous ownership videos. Following that, I briefly had a 92 Fox body, but let's not count that, because I only had it for 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Then I got a 1995 E36 318 IS coupe. It was a two-door, of course, but it was automatic and four-cylinder. But it was a BMW. It was a lightweight BMW for what it was, and it was rear-wheel drive. So it's like the most, I don't know, slushmatic deal, but it was still a decent car. And then many years later, 2015, I purchased this, my 2004 E83 BMW X3 3.0. Now, getting to the main point of this video, amongst many, why do I love this so much? It just does everything, as I probably said before. It's the right size. It's not too big. Like, it's not that the X5 is too big. Granted, I didn't choose too much. I was actually comparing this before I get into why I chose this. I was comparing this to a W211 E300 or an E350 4MATIC wagon. That one had a lot of leaks, and only half the air suspension was working. The other half was replaced. It was a lot of fun. No, sorry, it's an E500. It was the V8 one. It was a lot of fun. If it was better shape, I probably would have got that, in all honesty. But I chose this. This had the ground clearance. It had the all-wheel drive, of course. It was the right size. Naturally aspirated, straight six BMW engine. It was in a golden era of BMW handling. It was durable. It was rigid. I probably paid a little bit more than I should have at the time. I paid about 7,000 Canadian, and it had 189,000 kilometers on it, or just under 120,000 miles. Sorry, nose is a little stuffy. But anyways, but it accelerated like just very nicely. It had manumatic mode. It was great. It's pretty good build quality for what it was. I mean, it's a lot. I admit, something I don't like is there is a lot of plastic. But that being said, that's fine by me. It's whatever to clean up. But it's my daily driver, and I mean, if I want to go for a nice weekend cruise, I can. I just slap it into manual mode. The challenge for me is, like, until I get more space, I can't really have much of a project car. Yes, for those who watched my previous videos, I am getting another vehicle coming in soon. On that front, I will admit, for another hint, for those who made it this far in the video, it is a Mercedes-Benz. So pre-2000s four-door Mercedes-Benz. I might give one more hint before I do receive it. I do want to get a project car, secondary, proper fun car, but this is pretty fair and balanced for everything. I wish my first car was a manual instead. It wasn't until my Fox body. The first manual vehicle I drove was a Chevy S10 pickup truck, a 1990s one. But anyways, what's done is done. But this is just great, and like, I really can't see me getting rid of this unless, I mean, we'll see. I'm thinking for my next vehicle, I might go something more like maybe a Porsche Cayenne, whether V6 or if I can afford a Cayenne Turbo, I'll get a Cayenne Turbo. But time will tell. It depends on the market, depends on my income situation. But that's kind of where I'd like to be, or get into in the future. But until then, this is just a fantastic vehicle. Let me know if you guys have a BMW X3 or what BMW you guys have, or what was your first car. Like, I want to interact more with you guys and hear from you guys, and just share experiences, tips and tricks and everything, and so forth. I'm trying to really like go all in on this YouTube channel, so I'm going to be making more content because I really want to monetize this and and make a career out of it if I'm fortunate enough with the help from you guys. Because I've always loved entertaining, to be honest. Like, my passion, I have always loved entertaining. I just slacked since I started the channel in 2015, so I am making up for it and so forth. But I would love to. I can't wait for more adventures and share more just down to earth experience and everything. So, and hear from you guys if there's certain topics or content you guys want to go over. Please let me know. Just crazy stuff. So hot out, but it's so nice out. Anyways, so please make sure to subscribe, comment in the section. Just let's make a conversation, and see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to watch any other videos you haven't already or that you missed. There's a lot of really cool stuff. I've really been trying to share everything I can about my X3, so anything about the E83 X3, please let me know. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Yeah.